shoulder. Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Lord of the Rims, where we are recovering from quite the raid in the last. We had wave upon wave of enemies attack our settlements. We're still standing. We are still together. We are still strong. However, there are many bodies that need to be processed today. Bomfin is trying to stay away from that as much as he can, working as he does in his little craft workshop, starting to put together some more pelt coats for us because, well, fall is on its way, and with it, the cold shall return. Lostiel is currently darting all across the map, trying to harvest whatever wood we can find out there still. That is going to be one of our main focuses throughout today's episode, is trying to get our wood situation under control. After we've had this harvest, we are going to be planting some more trees of our own, just so that we don't have to worry about it so much in the future. Lobelia, still a little injured, is resting herself up, but she'll be up and about before too long, producing those fine meals this hobbit is known for. And Morg, well, Morg has the unfortunate task of digging out some of the many graves that we are going to need to fill today, with all manner of bodies. Vladlina isn't doing great, but she's trying to carry on as best she can. She lost her brother, and, well, it sounds like we've had another arrival of some kind, so we might as well check in on that. Vladlina, keep on doing what you're doing. It's great. Well, it looks like the fallen creature is a Norwegian forest cat by the name of Goldie. We'll save you if we can. And as for new folk, Com here, now named Alta Polder, or just Alta for short, is helping us out a great deal across our entire colony. Mostly focusing on this stage at construction, but Alta is a fantastic miner as well. Once we want to start collecting those resources from the meteors, she is going to be invaluable. Our enchanter, Tranka, has remained Tranka, and I'm hoping that we're going to be able to get her a home very, very soon. A home for all of our new folk, that is. Our final new person being Manluin, once known as Williamson. Manluin stands for Man Who Fell from the Sky, or Skyman. Yes, this elf did fall from upon high, and I'm hoping that Manluin is going to be quite the defender. He is incredibly capable with a blade, and I'm hoping we'll be able to put that to use in future raids. And finally, we have wee Eleanor, our other hobbit, out there on the far edges of our map, bringing down what wood she can. More wood for the fires, I think. And here we have Morg and Alta working on the graves to the north. We're going to have to get those filled. And so with that, we begin. Morg, let's get you burying this one here. We'll leave the weapons for now. We will haul them at a later date. Let's get you to bury this one afterwards. And Alta, after you've completed all of this, I think we're going to have to do a fair bit of this, going around, collecting them, and burying them. I believe we have enough graves. Looks like we're going to need a little bit more work on this one here. Morg, thank you for getting those meals hauled back. We appreciate it. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. And we have a minor break risk from Vladlina. We're not surprised. Her brother is still on the ground. Alta, you've got yourself a bear from somewhere. You know, good for you. Make the most of it. And finally, Wilfred will get dropped off as some thrumbos into the map. Yeah, we're going to be leaving those alone for now. You might notice I have this great big growing zone here, which we are going to hide. That's where we're going to be planting some pine. And hey, look at that. Our rescued animal, Goldie, has joined the colony. Well, let's hope that Goldie is going to be able to become a pet for someone, maybe. Yeah, we're going to have to do a little bit of work first to gain its trust, I think. So, first thing I have to show you is our new accommodation over this way here that we are making out of sandstone. A lot of sandstone construction here. Not as much on the wood, which is what we need because, well, there's a lot of wood needed just for fires alone. And with fall kind of on the horizon, we are going to have to think about fires in these rooms and eventually these rooms as well. I think it's about time that we get the rest of these bodies put into the graves. We've got enough of them. Alt, let's go ahead and do some burying here. Manluin, I know Ideally, you would rest, but for now we are going to be burying. I don't know if I want to use altar for all of these people, but altar's actually in a okay mood at the moment, so yeah, maybe we will. It's going to take a bit. Let's start prioritizing the burial of all of these people one by one. It's going to take a fair bit of work. We're going to bury Bass, not consume. Definitely not consume. And Manluan, we are going to use you to bury the rest here. You can consume your lavish meal first. We want to make sure that we aren't burying Nick, though. We want to get Nick into the sarcophagus as soon as possible. We've got 60 blocks. I believe we need 80. No, 60. Fantastic. So, let's see. Tranker, you are still awake. I would love if you could deliver the resources necessary for that. Lobelia, you're cooking in the dark. I love your dedication, but we're going to make sure that you get you some wood there tomorrow. Lostiel, thank you for feeding the prisoner. Always appreciated. And so I think we will complete construction on the sarcophagus in the morning. Tranker, you can train Kuma for now. Go for it. Be my guest. Well, it's the start of a new day, and Alta is out here grabbing what remains of the bodies and bringing them back for us, getting them buried, stashed away for now, because, yeah, the longer they're out here, the more they're going to affect us, and Vladlena has to keep on walking past her brother, which is not nice. Morg, I really appreciate you getting that built, and because you're the one that's building it, I think you are going to write something on it. I guess it would have been nice if we had Vladlena complete it, but maybe Morg has got something nice to say on the sarcophagus. The work is nearly complete. Lostiel has grown stronger. Let's see what's on this one here. I guess we'll find out once it gets... the body is entombed. And you know what? I think, Vladlena, we want you to do this. So let's go ahead and prioritize burying Nick. Hopefully we are going to be taking him to the sarcophagus. We will see. No. So we want to try that again. Rather, I think what we need to do over here is change the storage to allow strangers. There we go. It might be that... the graves are just closer? Yeah, so we'll stop for a second. I'm sorry that you have to be here, Vladlena. I think we can assign. Can we assign? Yes. We can't assign strangers, so yeah, I guess we're just going to have to wait. Alta, is there one other body here that we can put away? There must be at least one. Let's see. Yes, there is. So we're going to go ahead and prioritize burying, and that way I think Vladlena should be able to... take Nick and bury him. There we go, in the sarcophagus. So we will see what Vladlena is able to inscribe on the tomb here. Yes, there is art. The title is number 95. Okay, what have we got? An engraving of the sarcophagus depicts a chicken suspended in the air while eating a turnip. Perhaps it's an inside joke that her and her brother had. Unfortunately, Vladlena is going to have quite the negative mood for a decent while. She lost her aunt in that too, so things like the lavish meal and all the rest are going to make quite the difference. We need to hold on to these positive ones as much as possible because her mood is going to be getting lower and lower. If we had something we could give her to help improve her mood, I would, but I don't believe we have anything. Yep. No beer, I believe. No, we do have some. Cider, that is. Vladlena, drink the cider. It's a direct order from the top. These pipeweed leaves, we can't really do anything with yet, which is unfortunate. But, yeah, we probably aren't going to grow them anymore because it's just taking up space. So I tell you what we're going to do. We are going to plant some more trees here. I feel like we have enough food that we can afford to do it. The grapes as well. I don't know if we want to use them. Let's go pines, and same thing here with our hops. We're not brewing any beer yet, so we're going to change that to pine as well. And we should be able to plant them separate enough from each other in there. I have played around with doing separate grow zones, but it doesn't seem to be, needed. Morg, looks like you've got another one of these pots up and running. Fantastic. We're going to go ahead and copy our settings so that we can have some more pemmican. I did notice this herd of deer very close by. We're going to mark them for hunting. That means that Vladlena is instantly going to have something to do, and hunting does make Vladlena a little bit happier. So please don't hit Gani. Hit one of them, and we'll be in the clear. Another thing that I've been thinking about is going on a little bit of a journey to try and get wood. Where that becomes a problem is we can't just stop off in any square. We have to actually settle that square. And we're limited by how much we can bring back as well. We would need to bring all of our animals, and some of them can't actually haul. So Bora, for example, is a very helpful animal. We still haven't trained Bora too much, but Bora can store things on its back. Not every animal can do that. And a turkey self-tamed. We're probably just going to kill the turkey. Unless we can get a few, because then we'll have eggs. You know what? Screw it. We'll keep the turkey for now. Yeah. We're going to give you a new name, though. You're going to need a new name. Where can we rename you? You will just be Turka for now. There we go. All right, Turka, don't get eaten yet. So I have noticed that we do have 2 corpses, I think. Nope, about 4 corpses that still haven't been buried. So we are going to have to make some more graves up here. Unfortunately, another 4. Just like so. And I am noticing that we actually have a lot of wood now, which is fantastic. But we need to get that hauled. So I'm going to send a hauling mission up. So we're effectively going to grab everyone and send them to, effectively prioritize hauling this wood back. And they should grab a whole heap on their way up. And we are going to send everyone. Morg, I want you up here as well. Hauling, thank you. Vladlena, I will have a look at the break risk in just a moment. Alt, same thing. Prioritize hauling. Tranka. There's 50 there. Wonderful. Eleanor, same thing. Haul that back. And Manluan, you just chill out for now. So they are all on the move, all moving north. We should be able to get a fair bit of wood from this, I would hope. Let's see. Yep, no, it is disappearing. That's good. That is the way to do it. It looks like we have a visitor. 9. You're just passing on through, huh? Good. All right. You can keep on going. Checking in on Natalia, our prisoner here. She is recovering, which is good. And we are trying to, reduce the resistance that she has at the moment. So I think by the end of this, she'll have a pretty good relationship with Morg. So that's the goal. Build that up first, and then we'll try to recruit. I have just noticed, well, for one, that there is an eclipse, yes, but we also finally have this wooden shelf built. We've made this primarily for kibble, just kibble. We want to make sure that our kibble is nice and safe out here so that it can be eaten by animals, that it isn't going to go off. So yeah, it's important that the kibble is kept there. Can I grab anyone? Turka, you're eating our pemmican. Right, I think you need to go onto a noodle. There we go, that's the problem. You're kicked out of here, Turka. Be gone, Bomfin. I know you're just kind of relaxing, but after you're done, you can't hold it there, huh? Interesting, even though we are storing it, it doesn't want to take the kibble. It could be because, it's already in a stockpile. There we go. That'll fix it. Manlun, let's get you to haul that after you're done relaxing socially. Lovely. Oh, Bomfin's right out there now. Well, that's okay. It'll get done eventually. Yes, look at this. We've got wood here. Wonderful. A fair amount of it. 555. So we should be able to keep all of our fires lit from now on, I would hope. Yeah, we'll see about that. These thrombos are awfully close. We could try to tame them. They're not a breeding pair. It's risky as well. Thrombos, yeah. Maybe we don't risk that for now. That definitely needs to happen tomorrow. Well, and speaking of tomorrow, it's not quite here yet, but we have this Aurora event taking place at the moment. It's an eclipse and an Aurora at the same time. That could be a good sign. It could be a very bad sign. We really don't know yet. Vladlena, you're going to continue your hunt, aren't you? Wonderful. That's good. Oh, that one was just pretty much already dead. Yeah. You know what? Let's go ahead and call the others for a hunt. Yeah. you will do that before too long, but I imagine you are going to just start doing a little bit of work first, and I'm okay with that. Alright, the Aurora is ending. Madeline, you are heading out there to harvest a tree for us. Thank you. I've noticed a small little problem. We haven't had anyone working here for now on the stone cutting table. Originally that was going to be Alta, but Alta is doing a whole heap of construction work for us, so we're going to pull Bomfin away from making garments just for the time being, and we'll see how that goes. But we have some assault work to look at first of all. I don't know if this will work. Enemy's name, okay, have set up a camp and are harassing a caravan of something. Aerial assault, I don't think this one will work. We're just going to go ahead and delete that because, yeah, I'm relatively sure that that was semi-patched out. Ah, look at that. Some good news. We have some visitors. Dwarven visitors. Ah, and quite a few. Okay, Dana, Mori, Folin, Moss, Dwali, and 9. Okay, so let's make room for you all. We've got how many here? Quite a few. We're looking at 5 in total. No, 6. Right, 6 beds then. Okay, well, unfortunately, we might have to kick our friends out of here for the time being. Very unfortunate. Yes, we'll be sure to give you beds. just not yet. We're going to have to make this a guest bed as well. The guests shouldn't be staying for too long, but we want to make sure that they are getting properly entertained and that they have access to the shopping area, which I think we might actually expand. So our shopping area will expand to include this area here. I want them to be able to, buy kibble if they wish. And you know what? We'll have a look at that too. Not enough guest beds. Okay, so Dwali can't access a bed. Is it because of the price? No, that is free. There's a 0 silver bed right here. You should be able to access that. Why are you guys not accessing those beds? Well, I guess we'll make this for guests as well. Sure. This one should be 0. Maybe Folin is going to go and collect that now. Yep, there we go. Okay, and some tattered apparel on Lobelia. That is no good. That will not do. What do we have? It is your pants, which are forced. Okay, so you can take off your pants. Wear whichever you want. And I think because of that, we should probably add some to this bill here. Hobbit pants, we'll go ahead and make 2 lots of Hobbit pants, and we'll make some regular pants too. 3 lots of that. There we go. They'll get added to the stockpile before too long, and wow, that wood is going fast. Most of it is going over here though, so I can kind of understand that. We do still have a lot of wood up here, 800 units of wood, so you know what? Alright, well, I think we're going to send another envoy up here to go ahead and collect and start hauling this wood back. Because if it's close, it's much easier for our team to construct things with it. So, yep, just get it all back, please. Hey, the kibble has been put in place. Fantastic. It's not the best kibble in the world right now, but it's going to keep Maud and Kuma nice and fed. And Natalia has made a full recovery. Very good to see. Another great thing to see is how fast Bomfin works. He is working incredibly quickly. What's kind of holding him up at the moment is we don't have any boulders here. Yeah, it'd be nice to have some a little bit closer to home. We do have a dumping stockpile here. I think we might just try and expand this zone out a little bit. Oh, Goldie, you'll be good before too long. And yeah, let's look at getting some of these boulders hauled. We actually have some over here that are right in the way, so we'll look at hauling those first. And it looks like we have fire very close to the anima tree, which, that's not great. So we are going to go and add a home zone over this area here, because we definitely want that fire to get put out. Lostiel, thank you. Good work. Lovely. Okay. Oh, and the rain arrives. Okay. Well, we'll clear that zone a little bit there. Ah, dear. Close call, I think. Close call. Oh, and we've got a lightning strike right on our structure. Damn. This is a fearsome thunderstorm. strikes all around our village. But we're okay. For now. Well, we haven't seen any action up here yet, so I'm going to have to send Morg out to work on these graves. Yep, let's get it made, please. And thankfully that doesn't take him very long at all, and Tranker is doing a damn good job at hauling these bodies. Yep, we'll bury you as well, and you. And check on the fires. Nope, I think we're okay. The storm will eventually pass. There we go, 105 blocks. Bomfin, you're doing a great job, and it's good to see that some of those blocks are getting hauled on over here. Yeah, he's got a little bit further to walk for them now. I've created 2 stockpiles just next to Bomfin. Hopefully we'll get some dropped off there, and you know what? That's maybe a little bit too close for my liking. I think we're going to mark this, cougar for hunting. You can eat the otter, I'm fine with that, but we're definitely going to want Vladlena to pop on over here and take this thing out. Or, alternatively, Lostiel. You know what? Let's, after you're done with your hauling there, we're going to send you out to deal with this thing. Melee attack the cougar. Oh, there we go. You're holding a shield as well. Not bad. I didn't realize that you could use the shield and fight with your fist at the same time, but that makes sense. You've got 2 points here. We're going to put those into martial arts. Applies additional stack of the monk's passive mind over body per skill level. Very good. Very good. You can go back and rest now. And Eleanor, look at that. Getting those sandstone chunks nice and close to Bomfin so that he can get our blocks made so that we can get these buildings made. Excellent. Unfortunately, Tranker is feeling it, and I imagine it's because of the, dead bodies, but you're also recreation starved as well. You know what? Let's, after you've had that meal, how about you go and consume some cider? There we go. We've got that queued up so that once you're done, you'll go and have a drink, and hopefully that'll sort things out a little bit for you. Lostiel doing some hauling for us as well. Very nice. And Morg, you're wearing a new coat. At least I think you are. Or maybe you're wearing a new helmet. Hard to tell. But, this I'm liking. That is good to see. And slowly but surely, these rooms are getting filled out. We're going to have to make sure that we bar the animals from entering, though. Yeah, maybe I should do that now. Well, looking at Natalia's resistance now, it is down to 11. We're getting there, and, oh boy, it's getting dark. This rain has been going pretty much non-stop all day. It's been a long one. Oh, fantastic. They were very, very happy. Demon scale, gin, blue fur, some bricks, apples, and some uranium. Uranium is very hard to come by, and we actually use it in magical crafting, so that is quite the gift. We're very grateful for you, Dwarves. Come back whenever you want, and hopefully next time you're here, we'll have our guest accommodation up and running. Yeah, well, a little bit of good news. Goldie is fully healed. Cat here. Yeah, lovely. Perhaps you'll become friends with someone here. You know what, Goldie, I think you would go quite well with Tranker. Yeah, I want to make an animal sleeping spot specifically for you in Tranker's room, which, I don't think Tranker has a room yet. Manlin, congratulations, you've got a room here. And Alta has one here as well, in the rain. Yeah, that's not going to be great for them. Bomfin, we're going to get you to focus on those blocks tomorrow, and we'll get everyone else focusing on construction. Oh dear, Tranker, you're sleeping outside. Yeah, let's make sure that we take these beds off the guest order just for now. Sleeping inside will be a lot better for them. Well, it looks like we've got a rainy thunderstorm now. It's kind of been going non-stop, really. Vladlena and Eleanor are heading out to the anima tree. Yeah, so in the mornings, I have given them some time to meditate, and it looks like the others are joining as well, which is nice. And as they meditate, strangely enough, this anima grass grows. And I don't know if we can do anything with the anima grass, I'm not sure, but it's interesting. And oh boy, we've got a fire. Where's the fire? Right smack bang in the middle of our home. The lightning has been on point today. Damn. And you know what? I guess if we need to do any surgery, good to know. Madeleine is in the mood for it. But yeah, I like this idea of, everyone getting together in the morning to spend some time around this tree. I'm hoping eventually to construct some things close, but not too close. We don't want it to affect negatively on the area, but we could make it quite a nice spot for them to start their day. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. So we managed to bring in a fair amount of the wood, but there is still, you know, a semi-decent amount out here. We might want to do another wood run up here to collect everything before too long. I mean, looking over this side alone, we have 381 pieces of wood, and oh boy, I missed a body. Wanda. Yeah, that's right, you were still alive. Not anymore though. Right, well, we are going to have to do something about you. Let's get another grave put down. There's a lot of them here. God damn, there's a lot. Okay, Morg, you're going to be the one to do it. You'd be so kind. All right, the grave has been dug, and we will bury. Thank you, Morg. You're actually in a pretty good mood, so I guess you're one of the best people to do this right now. Thank you, my friend. And with that, the storm has passed. Maybe it was a curse. We needed to bury everyone before the rains would stop and move on, but the sun is back out here in Lost Lorien. We'll take it while we can. Oh, we have ourselves some more visitors. Elves, and a fair amount of them, yet again. Gosh, we're never quite ready for you. Okay, well, let's go ahead and open things up for them. I am going to increase the price of the beds in the hopes they actually do have coin to spend this time. Otherwise, they can take these two here. It will tell us if they can't access the beds, so I guess we'll see, won't we? I do like that we have an elf here named Wilson. Yeah, we've got a bit of a mix when it comes to the names, don't we? And here we have Morg being charming as ever to the naked Halvian. I'm assuming you're naked. Yep, you're just wearing a cape and a toque. Well, you're carrying a toque. Where? Who knows? Ah, good, and we definitely have some more sandstone to haul here, so we're going to go ahead and mark pretty much all the sandstone that's in this little area to be hauled on out of here. I always find it interesting when it comes to construction and how they prioritize things, because this building here is nearly complete, yet we've decided to work over here. I'm guessing it's just because the resources were closer at this stage. Yeah, Vladlena is feeling it again. You know what? Before you go to rest, Vladlena, let's see if we can get you to drink some cider. Yeah, I mean, I can set it up so that she will do it automatically, but I think it might be safer to do it this way, and that's a bit of a concern. So we're going to grab Lostiel, and we're going to see if Lostiel can take down a bear. Yup. We're going to try and melee attack this bear. I am pretty confident in Lostiel's abilities as a monk, and especially now that she's rocking a shield as well. I didn't think that was going to be something that she could do, but hey, here we are. And here is Lostiel, attacking a bear. Not taking any damage yet. Oh, there we go. A little bit of damage. A scratch across your foot. Ignore pain, and her dodge will be helping here. Okay, her melee's gone up. We actually got a block in there. Come on. Good strikes. The bear is getting much more injured. Dodging, and Lostiel, you've bloody done it. Let's melee attack this bear to death. Okay, thank you. Excellently done. You're going to go tend to Lostiel? Yes, you are. Tend away, Lostiel. Tend away. You know what? Tranka nearly has a home. You've got a bed, so that's good. What we're going to do is we're going to chuck down an animal sleeping spot, and you know what? I think we'll try and chuck down a box even. You know what? Are we going to make this one out of wood? Wood is still hard to come by. It's going to be sandstone. It's maybe not the most comfortable thing in the world, but yeah, that's going to be for our cat. You know, of course, every wizard has to have a good familiar. And we've got a fairly quiet night ahead of us here. Bomfin up pretty early. Now, I haven't actually dedicated their sleeping hours. They can kind of choose if they want to get up early and work. It's up to them, but they have a full work day ahead of them as well, so yeah, I kind of let them decide. If they feel like they've had enough sleep, they can get up, they can get going. They don't have to sleep. And we'll see how that works out. Right now, it seems to be okay, and we'll stick with it because of that. Ah, there we go. The sleeping spot is done. We're going to give this to Goldie. There you go, Goldie. That is now your room. And Goldie, we are going to let you go in there. So I guess we're going to have to create a separate zone specifically for Goldie. Or we could just allow all of our animals to go into Tranka's space. I guess that's what's going to happen. Yeah, we're going to expand the area to allow them to go just there. I think that should work out okay. Oh my gosh, look at that. Manluin. Manluin is riding on Kuma. Well, I will be damned. We are riding on bears. And you know what? I think the reason why is because Tranka, being the amazing animal tamer that she is, has managed to teach our grizzly bear here how to, be ridden. And here she is. Tranka is riding Maud. That is fantastic. I just love the idea of them riding around on these bears here. Brilliant. This is so cool. We need more bears. We need more bears. Maybe we can tame other bears, huh? Looking on the map, we do have another female bear. Maybe we can tame it. Maybe. It's quite a risk, but Tranka can go out and, ride this other bear up there. We might stand a chance, albeit a slim one. You might notice at the moment that Lostiel is focusing more on construction than growing, and I'm okay with that. Plant cutting is still her number one priority, so when a harvest is here, she'll be out to get it. But construction isn't something that's going to be happening all the time, so we want it to get done as fast as possible once we set it to construct. And we've actually completed our first place here. Alta, congratulations, you've got yourself a nice home. And I think Tranka is going to be next, yeah. Excellent stuff. Manluin, you are looking pretty good on that bear there. Yep, Vladlena is feeling it yet again. So, yeah, your recreation is really down at the moment. I might get her to do recreation at the start of the day. We're going to get you to drink some more of that cider of yours, just for good measure. Enjoy. And oh, are you doing some smoothing here? You are. Fantastic. Thank you, Coldus. Much appreciated. Natalia, how are we doing? Where are you at? 4%, rather, just 4 left. Recruitment chance is 100%. Let's improve that a little bit more. You're very good friends with Morg. Excellent. Happy to see that. Morg, once you're done there, maybe just whittle down the last of that resistance and we'll see if we can get Natalia to join us. We do have an extra home available, which is this one up here. Yeah, good stuff. We've nearly got the last of the sandstone walls in place down here. And we've even got the dining room chairs moved. Good to see. I think those bears are going to help a decent amount. And Wilson and Vladlena? Ooh, there was a moment there. I see. Love may be brewing between the elves and Vladlena. That would be nice for Vladlena. A little bit of a distraction maybe, but yeah, I suppose we'll see, won't we? So they do have 2 hours for recreation in the evening, but I'm thinking maybe for Vladlena, we want to put that in the morning as well, just for the time being. Yeah, 2 hours in the morning. I feel like that should help improve her mood because we don't want to have a break. Ah, and Tranka, you're talking to Kuma and doing some more training here as well. Very, very good to see. Yep, excellent. Train to attack 1. Kuma, you are going to be a beast. And it sounds like this path is nearly complete. Lostiel and Alta working together. Morg putting in the last stone there, and Tranka getting better at magic. Wonderful. Tranka, let's have a look at your magic here and see. You got 1 point available. We're going to put that into reduce resistance. There we go. So we should stand a pretty good chance at turning anyone in our sights into an animal. Very happy about that. I'm really hoping that we're going to get this Lambus harvested before the kind of season for it ends. I think we can only have 1 harvested Lambus per year. Like, that's it. It is really good. It's very filling, but it's a lot of, growing space taken up for something that, might be better spent, being something else. Look, all this rice is ready to harvest. So yeah, I think we're going to have a good harvest day tomorrow. Pumpkins as well, edging ever closer. Look at that. Goldie is asleep. Tranka probably isn't too far off, just doing some hauling, and Tranka feigned inattention towards Maud. I see, and you quipped about lunchtime. Lovely. You going after the wood? Alright, well let's keep an eye on you here, because I think you could maybe haul some more. There's a little bit more up there, and oh, okay. More visitors? I think we're going to have to send them away. We can't... Or we can say they can stay and just have temporary accommodation for them. You know what? Sure. It's the dwarves. Hey, Dwali, Dwarfer, and Moss. Okay, let's get some temporary accommodation set for you. You can stay with Bomfin for now. Maybe their extended family. We're not sure, but we're just going to chuck down some sleeping spots for now for the 3 of them. All for guests, all not costing anything. And we'll be sure to give you proper accommodation soon. As soon as the elves clear out, you'll be good. And hey, who knows, we might even get this constructed as well. Manlumen, you're going to be sealed in before long. We're so close now to having all of these new homes made. Very happy about that. It looks like we could do with some more of the stone being hauled towards here. So yeah, let's look at this group here. And I think we're going to chuck a haul order on those. So they'll get dropped down first of all next to Bomfin's desk and then further afield. It's closer hauling, so it should be one of the first things that gets done. Moss, are you helping us out in the fields here? No, you're just going for a walk. Well, that's all right. Lostiel, thank you. Doing a bit more construction there. I think we might have to have a look at you, Lostiel, and give you a little bit more priority when it comes to your growing, because maybe plant cutting isn't just harvesting as I thought. Yeah, so Lostiel, we're going to change your grow to be a #1 priority for you now, because I would like to get a little bit of that harvest done. Thank you for that last little bit of work there, and I think you'll be hitting the fields, and that you are. Excellent. And ooh, Red's insects. What's that going to be for us? Red Wasp, chief of the Ligua Coalition, is facing repeated infestation sites. Yeah, Lost Lorien. You want us to draw the infestations towards us. An infestation of 6 hives. We will get a masterwork bed, goodwill, and a shield belt. That's like a magical item to us. A little bit of goodwill. I mean, they hate us. Provoke infestations yet again? 6 hives. We dealt with 2. And they could show up friggin' anywhere. They could show up right here in the middle of our stockpile for all we know. I don't think we're so ready to help out our enemies. No, we'll have to think about that one for now. We'll sit on it. And Lostiel, looks like we're finally getting some extra trees planted. I'm happy about that too. Ooh, wonderful news for Bomfin. Hey, while you're sitting around the tree as well. Lovely. Let's have a look at your magic, my friend. I think we're going to continue to power up your lightning cloud, but we might want to do versatility first. That increases the length it lasts for. So we'll kind of go, between the 2 of them and then do the efficiency. It might also be worthwhile for us to increase your mana in general, or the recovery rate, or even decrease the overall cost. We'll see. We'll let it go for now. You're level 13, so you're a pretty bloody good wizard, mate. Oh, and look at our dwarf friends. Okay, we're going to have to make sure that we give them some extra special treatments. Oh, we've had some pods drop. Apparel, of all things. Okay, and they're okay. A spider silk t-shirt and a nice pelt coat. Okay, we'll get them hauled back. Let's see, anyone close? Tranka riding around in your bear. It's still an amazing sight. I'm very happy to see it. I guess they must just go and grab them once they wake up, but Tranka seems to be pretty happy riding, Kuma in particular. I think it was Morg riding Mork, maybe? No, it was Manluin, of course, yeah. Tranka, for now, can I steal you? Just do some hauling up here. We'll haul both of those. Thank you. Hey, Fringe, helping us out with some hauling. Nice. It's hops, which we can't really do much with at the moment, but, we'll still take it. And we'll take that rice. There's a whole heap of it. We've got over 200 pieces of sandstone blocks at the moment, which is great. Considering we've got this done, I think we might unforbid all of this. It's a fair bit of work still, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this place kind of coming together. So we are going to allow all. Well, oh, it's not going to work like that. Okay, well, we can do it this way by going allow, just through each section, finding everything that is forbidden, and that's nearly everything. Just this here, that there, and we should be good. Yeah, there's a bit of wooden construction that needs to happen there, and we do need to actually get some beds placed in. What we'll probably end up doing is just taking these beds and dropping them down on into here. Yeah, And we're going to be shifting things around in here. This is going to become the kitchen, and this here will become a throne room of sorts. We're going to open it up, and we're going to have a really, really nice chair there. At least that's the plan. Who's going to sit on it yet? Well, I'm not so sure, but if anything, I feel like Bomfin and Lostiel are our main leaders here. It's kind of going to be between the two of them, I think. And maybe, who knows, there could be 2 chairs. Ooh, I'm very happy to see that all the smoothing has been done here. We need a little bit more done, I think just here and here, and then I'll be pretty happy with the area. I want to chuck down some extra light in our little medical area, and I think, you know what? Let's look at placing down a pantry shelf thing here, because I want to get our medical goods shifted into there for now, just so that they're really close to the medical beds. And it will seem like it's at least a little bit more private. Oh, watch out for the bears. Just roaming around here. They're definitely faster, so it speeds up their general movement. Pretty damn happy to see that. Lostiel, you are bloody busy, aren't you? And Alter, you're just as busy. Yep, there's a lot of work to be done here. And oh, Natalia's resistance has been broken. Fantastic. So I think we should be able to recruit you pretty easily now. Yeah, we'll have another person joining us before too long. Well, I think they're relatively happy about their bedrooms. Decent bedrooms, okay. Yeah, that's not half bad. I think we might be able to look at getting some art in, potentially. I know, art is... It's not a necessity, but I think we're kind of getting towards that point where, yeah, we want to start to improve their moods as much as we can, outside of the day-to-day. And excellent. The elves are gone. Fantastic. And they really enjoyed their stay. They left us some crab apples. Well, thanks, I suppose. We're going to go ahead and delete these beds here and hope that our dwarf friends are going to want to take these ones. It'll make them a little upset that they have to pay for them now, but I feel like we're going to be able to make up for that. And oh boy, yeah, let's go ahead and change these. These are no longer for guests. Sorry, buddy. Moss, you're just going to keep on getting moved around. These are actually, believe it or not, medical beds. I know. Oh, and that's quick. They left, and they left us some plasteel and some clay. They did enjoy their stay. They will be back. Nice, okay, well, clay, we'll hold on to it for now, and oh no, we've got a cold snap. It's not going to be good for our crops, and it's not going to be good for our, our people. Let's look at these campfires. We want to make sure that we are toggling them all on to be fueled. Things are going to start to get cold here. Let's go ahead and build some copies. So we're going to go and place them into each of the rooms like so that they can stay nice and toasty. What are we at now? 0 degrees outside, 16 degrees inside, and I think that's going to be dropping. Most of our folk are still wearing dusters for now, but I believe we have got some of the pelts made. And Bomfin's making some more because he's made over 300 of these stone blocks. So yeah, good work, my friend. Get the rest of those made for us, please. Oh no, the lambus is dying because of the cold. You know what? Screw it. We're going to harvest it. We're going to harvest all of the lambus. Who cares? We're going to get some of it. Lostiel, I know you're in deep meditation. We're going to break that meditation now. We need this lambus harvested. Meditating, I know you want to do that, but I would really rather... Oh no, it's going. It's all gone. We've managed to get some, but that's it. Okay, you know what? Schedule. I'm going to go ahead and change your schedule really quick, Lostiel. We're going to go ahead and add work right in here. I would very much like you to prioritize harvesting this. Oh, it's all gone. It's all gone. Yep, nope. Just like that, wiped out. The cold snap really screwed us there, but thankfully we've got a lot of the main thing is we have a lot of food stored away here, so that's okay. But yeah, it is very cold outside. We're gonna have to be mindful of hypothermia. I think, though, we are still at a comfortable temperature. Wow, down to minus 77. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, not everyone, for sure. Morg, you're still wearing your duster. But, oh boy, that's very cold. And hey, look at that. Everyone's just kind of chilling out around the tree. We've got a injured Arctic coyote, which we should probably hunt. So, yeah, let's ask someone to do that for us. Eleanor just sitting down here in front of the tree. I think we're probably going to want to make another one of these before too long. Yeah, because if Morg heads back and gets Natalia on our side, we'll have another one. We'll have another friend joining us. Well, a little bit of good news. Manluin here, hero of the day, has actually managed to do some harvesting. Yep, getting what little of this lambus we can. So, the lambus, let's see how we are going to process that. Bake elven loaf, so we need to have lambus flour, and we can prepare lambus afterwards from elvish bread. So, we are going to need to grind, and let's do a bulk grind of that. And then bake bread, and then prepare lambus. And so we're going to say do forever. So as long as we've got it, we're going to do it. Yeah, I feel like that's easy enough. Let's see if it happens. Eleanor, you're going to be doing some hauling for us. Fantastic. It looks like it's going to get stored inside. And just like that, Natalia has joined us. Fantastic. So let's have a little bit of a look at Natalia and see what she's going to be like for us. A half-tender, a hideaway as a child, an undergrounder. Okay, that's good to know. You can kind of hang out down here. You are magically gifted, though. So eventually you will become a caster of some kind for us. You're pretty damn good with medical skills. Your crafting is fantastic. Your cooking's really good as well, so that'll be helpful. But I think you're going to be able to help Bomfin out here a fair amount. So let's have a look at your work order and see how we can figure you into things. Yeah, so I think we are going to have you kind of set up to do smithing, tailoring, and crafting, hauling and cleaning if you've got nothing else to do, but you're going to be a fantastic backup doctor for us. Yeah, we've got at least 2 now, so it's a really good sign. And you've got yourself a room just straight off the bat. It looks like you're going to be jumping in here where Bomfin would be, and Bomfin's going to be getting some more of these blocks in place. Excellent. Yeah, I will note that the floors that we're putting in here, they do require a little bit more in the way of resources, so that's kind of why it's taking a while longer to build them in general. Oh, we've finished making Hobbit pants. Lobelia will be stoked. Wonderful. Eleanor too. Lovely. Good stuff. And Natalia, I think you are getting into some new equipment. Now, I don't suppose we're going to actually use you for any kind of fighting, really. You're okay when it comes to melee, but ideally we're going to have you set up to be some kind of a caster. We could get you training to hit targets at a distance and try and improve your shoot, but we're not going to worry about that just yet. We've got a prison, which can be a, additional flow over for our guest beds. It's good. We've got options. Well, hey, that grizzly bear is still on the map. I don't know how good we've been going when it comes to taming it. Yeah, I suppose it depends how busy Tranka's been. Tranka, I think, will be taming our other animals first and foremost. It looks like she's probably done all of that today because she's doing hauling, refueling all the stuff around here, just running around on Maud. Good. Very good. You know what, seeing as it's been a little while since our last tree harvest, we're just going to go through and harvest some more. And yeah, we are harvesting younger trees, but we don't have as much wood out there now, so getting what we can. Well, hey, Jenny has given birth. We've got ourselves a baby goat. Look at that little thing. We'll do what we can to protect it. I know many of you have been requesting us to make a barn. I think we will. I think we'll get there. Let's see. Where is our baby goat? Yeah, baby goat 1 and 2. Okay, and they're already in the zones. That's great. Excellent. Good to see. You know what? I think we might need a nest box possibly for our turkey. Do we? Or is that just a Dwarf Fortress thing? You know what? I think it's probably just a Dwarf Fortress thing. And Ganny has given birth. We've got 3 goats. 3 baby goats. Excellent. Good to see. And Godin? Godin's busy, I see. Right. Of course. I thought this might happen. We're probably going to have to do a little bit of deconstruction here, just so that we can design this wall first. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. I stand corrected. Look at that. Wow, they did it. look at these three. Vladlena, Morg, and Tranka just hanging out. And Vladlena, looks like you're doing a lot better. I think, you know, having the extra recreation in the morning has really helped in general. With your recreation satisfied, yeah, it sets you up for a good day. Oh, Tranka sang an old lullaby at Morg. Tranka, you have been such a good addition to this colony. We're very, very happy to have you in. Oh boy, look at all of that lambus. Let's get that inside. We've got 517 pieces of lambus already. That is great news. And oh yes, Morg has been trained to attack. Excellent. Guard, attack. It's going to be rescue and haul next. And God, we're going to have bears that can haul. That's super handy, but I think we'll probably end up just mounting them like this more often than not. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to actually make some armor for Morg before long. Tranka, can I get you to do some hauling for me just before you go to sleep? Grab as much of that lambus as you can. And Manluin, after you're done, if you can do some hauling as well, that would be fantastic. Yeah, I love all the homes around here. Very nice and quaint, and, well, that's something that I wasn't expecting. Toxic fallout. So I think in this scenario, we will think of it as a volcano that's erupted in the distance, but this is a volcano that's been twisted by some form of dark magic because poison is falling all across the areas. This is very bad for us. We do exist outside quite a bit, and popping inside and out like this, this is not good. This is really bad for us. This is going to hold us back massively because it's going to start to affect their health in general. The longer that they're outside, the more that the toxic fallout will affect them. And there's no telling how long this is going to be here for. It could be a few days, it could be weeks, it could be whole parts of a season. We don't know for certain, but we are going to start to see our trees just dying off, I think. And Lostiel, there is a chance that she might... God, the mind of her body is kind of wild. She might be okay outside. It's the others that we're going to have to try and keep a close eye on, especially our animals. That is going to be key for us. That is highly disappointing. I think we're probably just going to have to keep them in here. Well, Lostiel's grown stronger. That's very good news. We are going to go to Martial Arts 3. More plants are dying out because of the cold. Okay. And right now, everyone seems to be okay. I'm just going to keep a close eye. Toxic buildup. Yup, that's not what we want to see. Initial is okay, but once it gets beyond that, that is not good. So, we're going to have a look at our animal zone, and we're going to change that. We're going to... actually just create a new zone altogether. The emergency zone is what we're going to put them on, and we're going to expand it to this whole area here so that they can hang out in that. So animals, we're going to put you all on emergency. And that means they're going to be moving. We've got some pumpkins dying, and Lobelia is starving because she's asleep. A la hobbits. Yep. Bomfin, how are you doing? How is your health? I can see this fallout doesn't seem to be affecting you yet. That's okay. Natalia, how are you doing? You're okay. You haven't actually been outside for all that long. Yeah. I'm going to keep a close eye on each of them. It seems to affect our animals first and foremost. Yeah. Lostiel, you've been up the longest, and you do have an initial toxic buildup. Okay, we will keep a close eye on that. I do want this to be built still, so we're going to be heading out for it, but... yeah, I'm just not going to push it. This is a very bad event for us. The construction of our accommodation is coming along slowly. What I'm going to keep an eye on is the build-up. Once it goes out of initial, we're going to have people rest. So they're going to be effectively locked in their rooms for that period. And we've got some travelers. They're just passing by. You're really not going to want to stick around here. This is not a good area. Not great. Not great. Manluin is suffering from hypothermia currently. Yeah, see, that's not good. Buddy, what's your gear looking like? Really not that good. You should be wearing a coat of some kind. Can you wear armor and wear a pelt coat? Let's see. I hope you can. Oh, you're riding on the... Okay, that's great. Let's see, it's taking a while, so maybe not. Okay, you know what, for now, that's okay. I want you to stay warm. Looks like Bora can be ridden now as well. Tranker, you are an incredible tamer. So Lostiel has been out here the longest, and she does have a miner. I'm gonna try and keep an eye on that overnight to see what happens. Lobelia is fine, 'cause she's been inside pretty much the entire day. Everyone else is just initial. I think we can work with initial. Yeah, slowly but surely it is going to reduce consciousness, which I think is not great. It's not great, but yeah, we're going to keep a closer eye on that. Minor, it's a little bit more. It's a 25%. Yeah, I think once it gets above that, we'll call it a day for that person. Well, we've actually got our first room done here. That's really nice to see, and I am thinking that we might actually go for better beds than what we have here. We might go for double beds. I know that's a bit lavish. Maybe that's too much. Yeah. You know what? No, I think we are just going to stick to these ones for now. We're going to go ahead and reinstall that over here. Yeah, that'll be the plan. And I think we've got some extra chairs. Yeah, that's good to see. We want to have one of those in each of the rooms. We'll probably have that down that way there. Yeah, done. Alright, it's nearing the end of the day, and it's still just a minor build-up for Lostiel. Looking at the others, it seems to be initial and or minor, so we can work with this for now, just as long as that actually does go down. We probably are going to have to treat them with our medicine. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hey, nice, we are actually starting to get these campfires refueled and constructed. Good to see. Altar, you might be using the wood down here. You know what? That's okay too. I would love to see a little bit more warmth in these rooms. It's not terribly cold, but it's cold enough that it'll give them a debuff, which, yeah, not super happy about that. I think when Lostiel meditates, she's going to get rid of the toxic buildup. I guess we'll see over time what happens there. Morg, thank you very much. It looks like we've got a little bit more done in here. We're going to take this, copy these settings across, paste them into here, and we want to make sure that, yeah, it's not food, that it's just going to be our medicine. Well, fall has begun, as a different kind of fall is here with us. We have a fair amount of food stashed away in here, but we have all of our animals in here with us too, and they're going to be consuming that same food. Thankfully, we do have Lobelia working on some of the lambus, so that we might actually be able to get ourselves some lambus bread. For now, we're going to keep a very close eye on everyone's toxic levels because, yeah, I'm concerned about the long-term effects of that. It doesn't seem like it's something that they just treat with medicine right away. It isn't something that I can tell Lostiel to treat, so we might just have to keep people inside until that level is kind of filtered out of the body. Don't be with us long, please, otherwise this is going to be a grueling winter, which I will more than likely skip through a fair amount of it. And while it's not even winter yet, this is just fall. Yikes. Well, I think we're going to be wrapping things up there for today's episode, as what's left of our growing here dies out. We don't die out. Not yet, no. We have all of our friends here, and Tranker, I think, wearing a suit of armor. Yep, looks like you've stolen Manluin's, but you're resting easy now, and, well, I guess that's okay. Slowly but surely, we're going to see things die out here. This fallout's going to leave this whole area changed, and not for the better. Yeah, we're going to have to come to terms with our restricted lifestyle. If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I have been Rycon, you have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.